unlawful. Israel must withdraw the troops, must dismantle the settlement, must relinquish all form of controls over Palestinian natural resources. And states, including Ireland, are obliged to oversee these and make it happen. And meanwhile, no one should recognize legal consequences of this.
Yes.
So what is Israel doing in the Gaza Strip? Why Israel is preventing journalists, foreign presence, foreign officers, human rights monitors from entering? So, this is the unlawfulness that we need to discuss, Gavin.
On the International Court of Justice, they're currently hearing a case brought by South Africa that accuses Israel of committing genocide, which you mentioned earlier. And Ireland has joined that case.
Yes.
According to Israel has denied genocide, and according to the American Jewish Committee, Israel is not committing genocide. Their argument is that the destruction of any national, racial, ethnic or religious group that Israel says it's seeking the destruction of Hamas, a terror group that states its intent to destroy the State of Israel in its founding charter, and that Israel's campaign in Gaza is an act of self-defense. I simply put you that as the counterpoint.
Yeah, Gavin, but why do you quote the American Jewish Association? Why don't you quote the Israeli scholars, expert on genocide like Omar Bartov, Amos Goldberg, Lee Mordechai, Ras Sigal, and the list is long. Why do you quote the American Jewish Committee? Excuse me. I mean, why don't you quote, if you really have to bring some respectable arguments, quote someone who has not vested interests. So this is the point, because I'm really worried about what's happening in Ireland, because while all this is happening, Ireland is under pressure through the mafia-style techniques that pro-Israel groups have deployed against everyone to adopt the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, which will prevent discussions like this. I come from Berlin, where I've been threatened, a UN special rapporteur, I've been threatened with arrest because of talking about the situation in Gaza. And the moment Ireland will adopt, as the government has announced, the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, which eventually it's very contested and will conflate criticism of the state of Israel for what it does to the Palestinians and to others, because Israelis are not spared from this, with anti-Semitism. What I'm saying today will be considered anti-Semitic. So I really warn the Irish people to be aware of it. And why are you listening to the American Jewish Committee, whatever it is? Listen to the expert, listen to the scholars, the brilliant scholars you have in these countries. Come on, guys, you can do better.
Francesca Albanese, thank you very much for coming into us. Francesca is the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the occupied Palestinian territory. It's 21 minutes past 8.
Thank you very much. Bye.
And we move on to a cost of living story now. Figures from the Central Statistics Office